What's up guys, welcome back. How to draw Gogeta. So close up on the head for this one. So 3/4 pose. So let's start with we'll go with the W shape in the middle of the forehead again. Right, so we got this, it's kind of square. So we'll go like so. And then it seems to like bump across here. And then we have another line that way, and then one there. So that's that kind of like fork, like W sort of shape that's in the middle. So then the eyebrow comes out from here, so curve, sort of check mark. Curves down the back. It's real long now because this is the big one. And then it has a square end. And then it curves back down. Starting that when it gets real thin then as it goes down towards the front. Like that. Then the eye in here. So we get like a long line here and a short line here. And then you can curve these together. So we'll just go up and down like that. And then a very small green iris line in there. So because we're in 3/4 pose, the other eyebrow is different. The other eye is different. So they kind of go more vertical and they're smaller. About 3/4 the size of this one. So it goes like up. And then it curves down. And then we put a little spike and a curve. And this travels back. And then it's different to this eye again. So we have a real long line here. It goes about down to the same level as this corner here, see? And then it just bumps into that frown that we drew at the start. And then we can just see his green iris just in here, close to the nose. Just looking up there. And then we might have some like frown lines. Just for his brow, just there. Underneath the eyes, Dragon Ball characters always have these check marks, these little hatching lines just above their cheeks. And then the nose curves out. Back in. And then this way. And they draw the underneath part, the little shadow triangle underneath the nose. And then we have a serious downturned mouth. Kind of curves up underneath the nose, but then down on that side. And then bottom lip line, just sort of here. And the chin. So you'll see now the curve of the head here coming down all the way to the chin. And then because we're in 3/4 pose, we have a jaw on this side and a cheekbone on this side. So two different shapes on either side of the face. So we go for the jaw first. You don't have to go for the jaw first, but in this case we will. And you're kind of like stopping, say, across from the mouth, underneath the eyebrow there. That's where it changes direction and goes up towards his ear. On this side then, we kind of curve in and out. So it goes in and out just at the nose. And then it goes around his cheek and then in and out again up to the eyebrow. So we go around the cheek and then it curves in and out. It's like a little bend. So we can see the ear up here. So just like up from the eyebrow, we have his sideburn. And then his ears in this space. And of course, like ear lines and stuff inside. It's like a little line just on the side of his head there. So it's hairline, so we'll just go like up this way. It's kind of Vegeta's hairline a little bit more than Goku's. Down to the middle then. And then it goes up. And then we have a hair spike coming out. And then the top of it. I think we can see like a little bit of his ear on the other side, just a tiny bit. Okay, so Super Saiyan hair. It's kind of like a candle flame, so it kind of like goes up and to a point. Now we're close up on the face, so the hair will probably stop like at the top of my page, but it still goes real wide and then up to the center, right? So if we started out here, start adding the spikes, and they kind of get a bit bigger as we go up. This is going to kind of go in now, so we're aiming for and then another one, like it'll go off my page up there, and maybe a little one here, and then out and in on this side as well for the hair spikes. So we'll go that way and up here. If you want to give him the halo, you know, sometimes he has the halo, so you could do it a little bit on top, but I might just do it in Super Saiyan Blue maybe. I think it's my favorite Gogeta version. Up here, down that way. And then we might see another large bit just in here maybe. Okay, so then hair spikes. So on each one, you just follow the sort of shape and 2 or 3 sort of texture lines. What did I say? Did I say texture lines? Maybe I said shape. But texture lines on the hair. Just like going up and down. Just following each one. You can do more than this, of course, if you want. Boop, boop. But usually I find that's all you really need. So, Gogeta has those things around his neck, but we can see like the back of his neck there. And then the front of it kind of here. And there's like an Adam's apple. And then some neck muscles going that way. And maybe like another one here. So these neck muscles always go to the center of your chest. So the chest is curving in this case. And then this goes around. It's kind of like a letter Y kind of. And you could get like some, some muscle fibers and stuff all here. And then he has those shoulder pads, those very big, bumpy shoulder pads. And they kind of like bump around here as well. We see his waistcoat. And then his chest muscles here. Like that. And then, so this one comes around the back of his head. So it's like real bumpy here. Just bumps around. You can do random sort of bumps. They don't have to be exactly like mine. And you just do these like curvy texture lines then on it. Like this. And just here, this gap, so his shoulder comes down there. So you get like his shoulder muscles, his deltoid muscles. And then like some of his back in between them. The waistcoat keeps going there. Boom. I think that's it. And of course you could add whatever you want. You can give him the halo, you color him yellow, blue. I might do blue. It's definitely my favorite. So, and I haven't done a close-up of Gogeta in a while. So there you go. Gogeta, go, go. Gogeta, go, go. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.